This is a certified hood classic.
Nah, that's not how that works.
That's exactly how that works.
You chop your arm off.
Okay,
You
Scholar.
chop it off. That's what they say, son. And then the zombie, it don't go up your arm and you don't turn, son. Watch a movie.
You still trying to sell this shit. Speaking of the other what would you rather video, I think it was funny with the people that was commenting under the time machine or the teleportation.
Bruh, I was not
yo, because
thinking that
motherfuckers
deep.
is going
I
deep.
was not thinking, it was like this one dude was like, yo, so you got to think about the concept of time. Like, if you go back in time today, it's going to be on a different plane of the earth. It's going to be on a different. I was like, bro, I was reading that shit like, yo, you thought about this.
Nah, he right
son.
though.
He's correct.
He
as
said
hell.
if you use a time machine to go back into a spot you in now,
now in this
because the
moment.
Earth is rotating, you might end up in the wrong spot. So it was pointless. That's why.
And I was like, damn, I ain't even think of that shit. I was like, yo, you really thought about that one, son, because I did not.
That was
I
deep.
was like, nah, I just travel in time. He was like, yo, but think about it. When he said that, I was like, yeah, I didn't think about it enough.
That's
That
why.
guy has too much time with
I didn't think about it enough, son.
So
What's up?
we got a guest because I want to ask him that question while he here. We have a guest. So before we rudely get into everything else, I want our guest to introduce himself. We usually don't do it like this, but we're going to have our guest introduce himself and where you guys can follow him at and find him and all these other things. But sir, the floor is yours.
So Dion Nesmith, been friends with these two for a long time.
Yes, sir. That's my quarterback. That's my quarterback.
We should have got some more wins together, but
Oh my God.
But you can find me on social media platforms, Instagram, just my name, Dion.Nesmith on Instagram. But here to check in on my guys. I've been watching the podcast for a bit now, and so happy to be here.
I appreciate you. Oh, before I ask you that question too, why ain't get no passes senior year?
Oh my God.
See what happened.
I said that shit to your brother.
I'm trying to get my highlight tape together, man.
Yo,
Damn.
I won't make it a deep story, but yo, that's why I tell this story to my nephews all the time. I'm like, yo, don't take shit for granted. I remember junior year when we was playing JV. I'm like, yo, me and Dion about to be killing shit that season. I'm like, I'm at the tight end and I'm always open. Dion know where to find me at. We about to kill shit. New coaches come in, they're like, all right, LaShawn, you're going to be blocking most of the game.
Like,
what the fuck?
I'm a decoy every play. All right.
That's basically what the fuck it was.
The betterment of the team, right?
But your senior year, our offense was hand the ball left, hand the ball right, throw it deep.
That's it.
Right?
That's what I just say. I was like, hey, I know you can catch LaShawn, but you're going to be blocking.
Yeah, it wasn't much room for a tight end.
Nobody peeped what I did that year. Sheridan came in and was like, all right, we're going to need you to block more. I literally started working out with all the linemen. I'm like, yo, it's pointless. I'm not going to be catching no passes. I might as well get bigger. Fuck it.
He was like a third tackle.
Yeah, basically. But off that. So last week's episode, two of the would you rathers. One was, would you rather live in the zombie apocalypse or robot apocalypse? Before I get into the second one, I want you to answer that question.
That's a tough one, but I'm gonna have to go robot.
Why robot, sir?
Oh my God.
There's a lot of scenarios, right? Like the zombies, they've already been dead once. I've never successfully killed a zombie. A robot, I've killed some appliances in my life, right? So I think I can figure that one out.
You stick a fork in the toaster, that shit is done.
No, you would be done if you stick a fork in the toaster.
You put some aluminum foil in the microwave, that shit is cooked.
But the robot, their battery life ain't forever.
Yo,
They gonna tire out.
Man, see, y'all go ahead and enjoy that robot apocalypse.
if you don't double tap the zombie, that shit gonna still be chasing you.
Yo, see, the problem is for those that didn't see last week's episode, we talked about a certain set of zombies and a certain set of robots. We said it'd be like The Walking Dead. So Shawn goes online and he says that these zombies are like the World War Z zombies. If you've never seen World War Z, you need to at least watch a clip to understand. Those are some crazy ass zombies. That would change my answer because that's not fair.
I want to hear that shit because
that's not fair.
When we was talking about
they
it,
eat bullets, they run mad fast.
When we was
and
talking,
they can't die because they're already dead.
When we was talking about it, you said iRobot and Marv said Terminator.
Yes.
That's two different fucking sets of
No,
robots.
it doesn't matter.
That's not the same robot.
You know what it is? You know what it is? Marv and I are on the same wavelength in terms of when you think about robots, it's all Skynet. At the end of the day, Skynet takes over everything.
Y'all thought y'all was gonna be chilling with the Shawn of the Dead zombies.
Yes.
Them lazy ass zombies
the
don't
Walking
exist.
Dead zombies. Any zombie that don't hit the Hussein bolts, those are the zombies that is part of my zombie apocalypse.
You're gonna get the worst zombie possible.
Nope.
You gonna get
to the bunker.
Cherry picking zombies.
Yeah, you gonna get the Resident Evil
And
fucking
we
zombies.
get the roast robots ever.
Like how that
the
work?
robots that got a limp on them and shit, they can't even chase y'all for real. Nah. No.
And then the other one was, would you rather?
I got another one today.
Would you rather go into use a time machine or a teleportation device?
As in for good?
Yeah.
You could only use one.
Yeah, you can't use either.
I'd probably rather teleport.
Why is that? Look, I'm telling you, bro.
I don't know what's out there in the future, what I'm going to.
That's why you go to see it.
No.
Because the world might be a very different place.
Yo.
And I'm definitely not going back a few hundred years. Right?
Dog.
Oh, yeah. That's
Well,
fair.
that's
fair.
and then that's the I didn't want to. I try to stay away
But
from.
why would you go there?
Oh, I try to stay away from that.
But
those
why would
topics.
you go back to that time period?
You know I was
I
trying to stay
would.
away from those topics.
Only way I would go back to that time period is if I can change
any black
something
man in America is like,
butterfly
yeah,
effect
I'm
it.
going back to the 50s.
No, who said that? I didn't say that because I would never say that. From about 1800 to about 1960, I'm cool. I'm cool off all that.
You going back to some shit to see
I
your
want to see like
parents
the
when they
Stone
was.
Age. I want to see like if there
When your
really
parents
was
was born,
dinosaurs.
nigga.
Nah, I
You wanna see the pyramids
Then
that
you
get
fuck
built?
around and then you see some shit you don't want to see. I don't want to see how my parents was born.
I ain't say
No thanks.
conceived, nigga.
Walking in the room like, oh shit, I should have came back.
Like it would be nice to see how the pyramids was built.
Yes.
But think about it though, like if you was sitting here right now and you can teleport to the south of France and go to dinner and be back in 2 hours.
Yo, I said the same shit, bro.
Or you can use your time machine and go forward. Like, let's say you get on a flight,
That
right?
don't make
and you get
sense,
on a
does it?
flight to France, and then you use the time machine to just jump the flight.
That don't make sense.
I know it don't, but I'm gonna die on this hill. I'm gonna die on this hill though.
Anywho, so
I got another one. I'll tell y'all.
We
at
gonna
the
talk
end.
about
We're
that.
gonna get through that one.
But
Would you rather?
before we get into anything, I'm not going to hijack the episode. I don't want to steal it, but I do need to get it out my system now. It's been a little bit of a rough week for me, at least. My brother had a really bad, could have been tragic situation that happened to him on Monday night. But with God's blessing, he's pushing through it. He's alive. He's breathing.
Yes.
Some things are going to change for the rest of his life, but the fact that he's still here is a blessing in itself. So I did share the GoFundMe earlier. I'll continue to plug that. If you guys are willing to donate, please do so. Myself, my family, my brother, we definitely appreciate it. I'm not going to get emotional. I'm not going to get sad about it because, as we always say on this show, things could be way worse, and people are going through way worse. And as my brother is going through this, how can I sit up here and then be overly emotional when he's being strong and fighting and doing what he needs to do to pull through? So I'm going to be strong with him and for him. So I love you, Tyree. We're going to get through this together. You got your whole support system with you. You're not going to go through this alone. So I'll make sure to continue to push that GoFundMe page. And that's it. But back to the shenanigans.
Back to the shenanigans. But God is great all the time.
All the time.
I'm glad that your brother's progressing.
All the time. I appreciate y'all.
Real rap.
But yeah, so
shenanigans. Nah, shenanigans is at the end.
At the end, we're not gonna get right into the shenanigans.
We can. There's only one though. I only thought of one.
Let's get to the shenanigans first.
All right, cool. So this is one last would you rather.
Okay.
All right. So this one was one that I really thought about because these are both very annoying, and I want to know what y'all would do. Would you rather get a paper cut every time you turn a page in a book, or bite your tongue every time you eat?
Guess first.
I would rather get the paper cut because you can use an iPad.
That's fair.
I wasn't expecting that.
You know,
I
because
wasn't
ain't
expecting
no
that.
reason to use paper no more. we don't got to do this. Paperless billing, right?
Save
All that.
the trees.
So since y'all can change the
Email.
rules, you can't use an iPad. You have to use the paper. My boy said, yeah.
Nigga, we don't write.
Library? Who's going to the library?
Nigga, audiobooks, Kindles.
Yeah, we're good off that.
Let's say you couldn't use electronics. Like, it had to be the book or bite your tongue every time you eat. Like, every time you open a book, you have no choice. Like, you need a book for something.
I'll still go with the paper cut because, like, you're gonna eat at least 3 times a day.
Yeah.
I can go a day without reading the book, right? Like, I don't have to read that manual a day, right? And biting your tongue is painful.
It's very fucking painful.
Yeah.
But at the same time, for me at least, since I work in healthcare, I gotta write a lot of shit. And then since we're constantly fucking putting alcohol and shit in our hands.
Ooh.
So when you get a paper cut and you don't know that the paper cut is there, and then you put some fucking hand sanitizer on it, oh my god, I would rather.
That ain't a good time.
Listen, I got a list too, so I bite my tongue when I eat.
I already got that problem.
So
You say you mean live my regular life before I do this?
Listen, fuck the paper cuts, bro. I can't. Them just be. I got one on my finger right now that I didn't know was there. I was washing my hands. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo, those be the worst. You get a cut that you ain't know was there until you start to like do regular shit, and it's like, oh damn, this, especially paper cuts. Those are the worst.
Nothing's worse
Those are the
too.
worst.
When we were in school, when you would be in art class and you would walk past a desk and there would be like the construction paper hanging off.
Oh, yeah.
And you would accidentally slice yourself. Dog, that shit used to suck, bro.
Easy. But if I had to pick, bro, I'd rather get those paper cuts. You know what it is, yo? I'm a foodie. I love food, and if every time I eat something that I want to eat, I bite my tongue, bro, that's gonna piss me off.
you can
I'm
brace for
never
it.
gonna want to eat.
You could brace for it.
Yo, every time, fighting for my life. To literally, I need to eat to survive.
you could
What
brace
about
for
if
it.
you have a smoothie? Does that count?
Damn, you
Why you
finding all the loopholes,
Why you,
bro.
like, why you chewing the smoothie, Dante?
Because I ain't got no choice.
Yeah, you got
Is
a
this some
hamburger
paper cuts?
smoothie.
Nah, I'm gonna pick them paper cuts, bro. I can't bite my tongue every time. Yo, biting your tongue is so painful.
It's the
I think
worst,
there's
man.
only one pain for me that's worse, and that's stubbing your toe. I should have used that one. Like every 10 steps you stub your toe, would you rather bite your toe?
I'd rather bite my tongue.
I would rather bite my tongue in that sense because, bro, stubbing your toe.
Stubbing your toe and
That,
hitting your
literally,
funny.
if you stub it real good, that shit feels like you broke it. Like it's some scary shit, son. Nah.
Think about you go for a run. You run for a mile every 10 steps.
goodness.
Shoot.
Then
be in a
like,
wheelchair.
I think stubbing your toe and hitting your funny bone in your elbow is like the worst pain ever. Bro.
Yeah, that
Ain't
funny
nothing
bone
funny
joint.
about it.
Yeah, it's not. And then you gotta hold that
gotta brace
pause.
right-
Like,
yeah. Keep your arms straight, like, because you know that little nerve right there. Yeah, I don't like that
as
shit.
soon as that shit hits your brain, it's like, like I'm hurting. I do that shit every day with the toe shit because we got a cat and no Tux. I'm gonna say that. We talk about Tux all the time up here. So Grace be keeping all his scratching oh my god, could be keeping all her scratching
Tux?
posts. But be keeping her scratching posts and shit all over the crib. There's like 4 of them. And at least twice a day I run into one of them. And I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck, bro?
Do they move around the house?
Nah, she
you.
pushes it.
I was about to say, she know what she doing.
Like,
That's why, yo, cats,
you have a cat?
bro.
No.
you ever
cats,
seen somebody
bro.
who, people who own cats.
Yeah.
Cats, when they get the zoomies, they don't give a fuck what's what. They pushing everything out their way. So, like, we'll have something set up, we'll come home, and that shit be on the other side of the room. Like, she don't be giving a fuck. Especially when we sleep and she want attention. Oh, my God. Like, everybody's like, yo, do you set your alarm clock anymore? No, because my cat, like clockwork, wakes me up every morning at 6:30 to eat.
How does your cat wake you up?
Because she knows that she usually eat around 7. So, she can't tell the exact time. So, what she does is she guess. She sees the sun start rising. She's like, okay, it's not fully up. So, what she'll do is she'll get up. She'll yawn. She'll stretch her little ass body out. And then she'll jump on the headboard. So, then she'll try to stay on the headboard so we can sense her there. You can feel people staring at you and shit. So, imagine you just wake up and your fucking cat's in your face like...
Yeah.
Like, feed me,
cat
nigga.
Last day in the house.
Breakfast, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, it's
That
time.
cat sizing me up. That cat gotta go.
So if we don't get up right away, she'll then start scratching the headboard because she know we don't let her do that. So she won't like rip into it. She'll just be like. So I look up at her. She'll look back at me. She'll turn her little fucking head like that. So I go back to sleep. Now she's huffing and puffing. Like, she'll jump off the headboard, jump on the floor. Since it's carpet in the room, she'll make sure we can hear her nails digging to the carpet. So now Grace is a light sleeper. So at this point, Grace is tapping me because she knows, like, get up and feed the cat. Well, I'm asleep. So she does this. And then now when it's like, now it's for sure the sun is up. It's 7 o'clock for real. Now she pushing shit. Get up. Get up. Get up.
I know when that big ball in the sky go up there for real, y'all gotta get up.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. I ain't got time for all this shit.
Y'all
slept enough. Get up.
Everybody stay up late.
I've spoken about it on the show multiple times. I was not a cat person at all, and Yums had cats, so that was like the start. But in getting the cat now, she really got me into cats, because her personality is hilarious. Like, cause when she don't want to do something, she not for that shit. And I fucks with it. And she's like, I'm not doing it. I don't give a fuck.
You do it.
Like we're dog sitting right now, and what's up, Macha? So we're dog sitting right now, and Macha's still a puppy. So all he want to do is fucking play. Tuck's not with that shit. Tux would be up here, Macha would be like up here with the paw. Tux would be like, ow. Macha would coach back.
Oh, she do the skibbity back?
She be smacking the shit out of it. I'm like. And Grace be like, Tux, don't do that. I'm like, nah, my daughter is a fighter.
They be doing that one where they size you up before they hit you in the face.
Yo, high as hell too, like, back up.
I will say they are tacticians when they do it, because it's not wild swings. Like, cats don't just be doing this unless they fighting each other. When it's other people or animals, they be like, come here, sit right.
Dad, say don't touch me. Fucking touch me. But yeah, so. Who would you rather, cat or dogs? Like, nah.
Dogs all day.
I'm in the middle.
Well, you can't be.
I
Pick a side, Shawn.
I can't.
Tux
Sorry.
is watching.
Do you have a dog too?
So we're dog sitting. My future sister-in-law and my future brother-in-law, they travel a lot. So when they go, we usually watch the dog for them. So he's at our crib right now, and she jokingly told her friends we're his second parents. So we kind of are like his second parents.
Okay.
So yeah, when people ask me, do I have a dog? I usually just say yes.
Yeah. So is there a dog in your future?
Absolutely. I would rather get a dog though once we get a house. I feel like dogs need more space than being in an apartment.
Yeah.
If we had like a condo, then maybe. We have a nice size apartment, but not big enough for a dog to just be as comfortable as I think a dog should be. Like, there's a lot of people in our development who got these big ass dogs. And I just be so mad at them. Like, why you got this big ass dog in this apartment?
Great Dane inside, inside the apartment is
like,
crazy.
Our last apartment, we lived in this building in Rawway. The lady had one of those big ass white dogs that literally look like ponies. Mm-hmm. And I knew how big our apartments were. So I'm like, you got this dog in jail. Like, the dog would be on the elevator, like, happy as hell. But I'm like, yo, he taking up all the space in here. Like, the dog is so big, if it stood up, it would be your height.
Yeah, that's insane.
Like, that's crazy.
When I lived in Hoboken, there was a person who had a Great Dane in there, and it was just like, why?
Why? Like,
where do you take this thing to?
At that point, call PETA, because like that sounds like animal abuse.
It's somewhat inhumane. Like,
and you sit at the elevator, and this big horse balls in, and it's like, what?
And then the lady who had the dog was cool as hell, but you could see she started to get annoyed because her dog is too friendly. Mm-hmm. So once the dog started getting used to us, if the dog saw us coming, the dog would literally wait and hold the door for us. And she'd be mad because she'd be trying to pull his big ass, but she can't control the dog. I'm looking like, that's her fault.
Like this big ass dog. Too, like, come on now, bro.
Yeah, like,
come on, bro.
why you yanking his leash? You know I ain't moving unless I want to be moving.
You don't even be in the gym for real. Come on now, Susan.
Do you lift, bro? But you ain't got no more.
Nah, I could come up with one.
Come up with one.
Right now,
right
off the top of my head,
freestyle.
Damn, off rip. All right. Would you rather every time you run really slow, or every time you talk really slow?
Oh! I'd rather run slow.
Really? I didn't think you would say that as the athlete that you are.
I'm running slow now anyway, so them days is gone. But there's a lot of slow people out here that's doing fine in life, right? Like, if you talk too slow, you have a hard time.
Yo, That shit gonna annoy me. So
I ain't thinking that
having
shit.
a conversation with somebody and just trying to say one sentence, I'm going to the store. That could take 10 minutes. I'm good, bro. I'm good.
He talking like Bubba, what's his face from Forrest Gump?
Bubba Gump?
Yeah. The shrimp.
It's like, oh my God.
Like, get to the point.
Now that you put it that way.
Yeah, right?
Because I was leaning towards the talking slow, but then I'm like, nah, yeah, I would rather be slow and seem smart than to be fast and be the dumbest nigga on the planet.
Yeah.
Like, nah, I'm good off that. I don't need nobody thinking that I'm
I'm gonna have to go with the run slow because talking slow, like I said, that's gonna annoy the hell out of me. Like I can't talk to myself, I can't talk to nobody else because it's gonna take too long. Like I'm patient to a certain point. After a while, being with myself all day, I'm gonna just tell people, yo, don't talk to me. And I'm only gonna say that once. I'm not gonna drag this out all day. I'm gonna just say it once, don't talk to me. That's it.
Like,
You wasn't here for it? Dang, you just gonna think I'm a mute, son. I'm not saying nothing.
You have to write everything down in a notebook.
I ain't never talking, son.
So, see, look. Sometimes it's good to put people on the spot. That was a good one.
That was.
A good one.
That came out of left field.
But so we do have a former D1 athlete in our ranks right now. So with the playoffs of the sport you went D1 in basketball coming up right now, I think it's best we talk about what we think is going to happen in these NBA playoffs.
Yeah.
Who y'all think going to take it right now?
Go all the way?
Let's start with that. Who y'all think going to take all of it right now?
I would love to see the Spurs win it all. Now, I do like the Knicks.
Okay.
I'm going to the game on Saturday.
Nice.
Oh, I'm only a little jealous. Just a little.
That should be nice. Put them in your bag.
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
And I'm going to the game on Monday, right? So we got.
Oh, so you out here?
We got our tickets ready.
Yeah,
Nice.
right?
Nice.
See? He basically said, step your fandom up, bro.
Right.
My bad.
But
right.
I don't see the Knicks making it past the second round.
Why not? Especially how the East is right now.
Because they're the Knicks.
Yeah, it's like they play well in certain situations, but crumble when
have to play.
At least in this season when like the stakes got high.
We're gonna have
like
to
when
play
they played a really
Detroit
good team,
or
they
Boston.
crumble. Yeah,
One of those two teams to get to the finals. That's how you gotta look at it.
Yeah.
and Detroit wanted smoke every time they saw New York this year.
And it was like, oh, Cade Cunningham, he is.
Is Cade coming back?
He's back.
He's back.
He's
yeah.
back already.
So
He's supposed to come back to the playoffs regardless.
but he had a tune-up before they jumped into it.
Yeah, I think he played
Yeah.
2 or 3 games.
Okay.
Yeah. They were still winning without him, and they played good teams. So,
So
who you think is going to win it all? Who do you want to win? Like, who do you think's going to win?
who the Spurs playing?
The Spurs are
You
playing
got 2 seed in the West. Right?
Trailblazers.
No, I'm talking about since he said the Spurs are going to win it all. He thinks the Spurs
they're gonna
are
have
gonna
to.
win.
So
Play the
I think
Thunder.
Who they
I think the
playing the
Western
East?
Conference Finals would be the Spurs and the Thunder,
Okay.
And they could beat the Thunder.
and the Spurs have been killing the Thunder all year.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where I don't trust the Spurs, they're young, but not OKC is not the oldest team ever either.
They're not, yeah.
They're a young team, but even though they won last year, I'd probably go with the Spurs. I think Wemby does something crazy and wins a chip early.
Nice. I would like that. I think that would be dope. So Spurs. I'm gonna say something crazy. I don't know why. I just feel like Minnesota's gonna shock some people.
I remember having.
If they win, I will be shocked. You're right.
Yes.
I'll be part of that. Some people.
I don't know, man.
I said that last year, and then
Yeah, but I feel like sports in general is about windows. Now, Minnesota doesn't have a window right now, but I feel like for the league as it currently stands is wide the fuck open. There's no clear-cut team right now that I'm like, yo, they're going to dominate everybody because you just don't fucking know. Like, truth be told, out of the West, yes, it might be fresh because of what happened last night, but the Warriors deal with injuries all fucking year.
Yep.
They get healthy at the right fucking time.
Yeah.
Like, you saw what they can be. Now it was the Clippers, but still, they can scare some fucking teams, and if they go far enough. So, but I think Minnesota is right where they need to be at in that middle of the pack to where they're going to play teams that they can beat, and they won't have to beat who they need to beat until they get to the Western Conference Finals if they get there. But yeah, I don't know. I think Minnesota can do it. I don't see I can tell you this. I don't see the NBA champion coming out of the East this year. I don't.
Nah, me neither.
I don't.
I say honestly, I think the Thunder gonna repeat. The only reason why I say that is because the Thunder, Shea has done something to the league that I'm not the hugest of fans of, but let's call a spade a spade. Hold on, let's call a spade a spade. He found a way to make it work for him.
Yeah.
I honestly and truthfully believe the Spurs are going to take them to 7. I think it's going to be Spurs Thunder. And it's going to 7. And it's going to be some nonsense that happens in one of these games.
Yeah.
More than likely game 7. That's going to take them. And no team in the East could beat the Thunder or the Spurs. Yeah. That's just what I think. Boston Detroit might take them to 7, but I don't think there's an East team that's going to come out.
I would like for Wemby to win this early.
I'd be cool with that.
If Wemby wins this early, then truthfully, if Wemby wins now and he stays healthy, he'll have at least 4 or 5 before he's done.
If he keeps playing,
I'll say that.
Yeah, because, like you said, if he stay healthy.
And the hater in me wants to see that because. Shout out to Rob. I'm only bringing this up because he turned a random argument the other day into a Jordan LeBron argument. But I would like to see somebody come and win 4 or 5 that early because then it puts that fucking LeBron's better than Jordan debate to bed.
So for petty reasons.
All right.
See, he was about to say you about to start up another because Dion was like, hold up, what you mean, bro?
Nah, listen. Somebody was on TikTok earlier like, yo, Jordan didn't play any other dynasties when he was winning his 6 rings, so that means LeBron's great. I'm like, you're kind of proving yourself wrong because LeBron allowed these other niggas to create dynasties. Jordan wasn't allowing that shit. The fuck you talking about? Jordan went against squads, nigga. Like, I think people forget how fucking good Penny Hardaway was. Jordan wasn't letting them niggas beat him. Like, the fuck are we talking about? Like, y'all know how good Charles Barkley is at basketball?
Charles Barkley.
I think people hear the jokes that Charles make on NBA, on whatever the show is called now.
On TV.
But people hear Charles now and they make the jokes and Shaq always talking about his rings and they forget that this nigga was it. If Michael Jordan didn't exist, Charles Barkley would probably have like 4 or 5 NBA rings, bro. Like, that nigga was it.
He could hoop. We will not argue that. But you know those chips, that's what brings the argument to a close,
and that's
bro.
why when
I don't always agree with it.
I didn't mean to turn it that way, and I get off here after I'm say this. But that's why when I argue Jordan and LeBron, I don't bring up the rings until the last point because you take that shit away. He prevented so many people from getting to that point. He literally had to leave 2 years to tell these niggas.
I'm gonna go play baseball real quick.
But the reality is Jordan played 16 years in the league and has 6 rings. There's 10 of the years people won.
He played 13 seasons.
I think he played more than that.
Nah, he retired twice.
And then he played with the Wizards.
Yeah, it's all together. It was 13.
Yeah,
That's more than 6. Right? So let's not act like he won every time he stepped out on the court.
All right, so he won his first ring. He drafted 84, 7th year in the league. Took him 7 years. Mm-hmm. But once he got there.
Yeah, so he definitely played at least 15 then.
Yeah, and then on top of that, when he first got into the league, he said in the Last Dance, the niggas he was on teams was smoking cigarettes during timeouts and shit. He said they was doing coke in the fucking back rooms. Like,
it was a wild time.
Yeah,
in the 80s,
so should the championships in those years not count? What are you saying?
What you mean? I didn't say that. I'm just saying, like, the shit take time. That's why I don't bring up rings because. Let's keep it a buck. And that's why I tell people all the time, just because I argue the LeBron versus Jordan shit, LeBron is the fucking man at what he does. Like, there's nothing wrong with me saying LeBron's the second greatest NBA player of all time.
There's nothing wrong with that opinion.
There's nothing wrong with me saying that. So, and I think people hear that and they're like, you hear? How? Like, the fuck, how? Like, the nigga, he took that booty ass Cavs team to the finals that year. They lost to the Spurs.
Nah, so Gauskas was balling.
Stop it. them niggas shouldn't have sniffed the fucking finals. Who they starting fucking.
Booby Gibson was out here.
Their starting four was Danielle Marshall.
Yeah, terrible.
Booby Gibson wasn't even on that fucking team. I don't think
he wasn't.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
he wasn't.
Was it Mo Williams?
Delonte West was on that team.
Not yet.
Delonte wasn't on that team?
No.
I'm making that up? I feel like they were playing together.
Eric Snow was on that fucking team.
Damn.
And,
I only know Eric Snow.
It was
played on
Eric
2
Snow,
teams.
Larry Hughes.
Oh yeah, because I remember playing with them in 2K.
Yeah, it was.
They was nice.
It was
2K,
Eric
you
Snow,
turn all the sliders on.
Larry Hughes, Donnell Marshall, LeBron, and Ilgauskas.
Yeah. Zadrunas Ilgauskas.
Come on, dog. Yeah. That team shouldn't have sniffed the fucking finals.
Yeah.
And they got there.
Yeah.
And he carried them there. So I don't kill Bron for certain things. But when it comes to Mike, I just don't think there's anybody better than him. And I didn't mean to flip the conversation.
You did.
It's Rel's fault. Because we was talking about...
I'm not even here.
Nah, because I told him I would bring this shit up on the show. Because we was talking about Bam's 83. And somehow he turned Bam's 83 into LeBron being better than Jordan. And me and his cousin was looking at him like, the fuck did you... How we get here? We're like, yo, what?
That's a shift. But how y'all feel about Bam's 83?
Listen, 83 is 83, bro. Like, you got to do that shit. They can give you opportunity to go to the free throw lines. They can leave you wide open, but you could easily miss. You got to make them shits. Like, it's basketball. You watch people miss wide open shots all the fucking time. So that's why people are like, oh, he went to the free throw lines 42 times, and he made them shits. So, and I appreciated it too, because I still get mad, and I get he was playing his role, but when Jimmy was still with the Heat, Bam had this thing to where I hate when centers grab the ball at the top of the key and they're setting screens with the ball in their hand, and they'll be wide the fuck open and won't just turn around and pull that shit. If I ball, but I don't play basketball. But if you leave me wide the fuck open, I'm shooting. Like, I'm not passing this shit. We either gonna miss or make this shit. If I miss, I was open. Sorry. Like, we gonna shoot this shit. I hate when, and then knowing Bam's game and knowing he has that jumper in him, I used to hate when Jimmy was on that team and he'll be looking for Jimmy like, all right, shoot the fucking ball. You know who else do that shit? Josh Hart does that shit a lot.
I'm aware.
Shoot the fucking ball, man.
Listen, sometimes he don't get to shoot.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes he's
got
got his games.
Sometimes you got to run the play.
That's it.
Listen,
he got games when he dropped 30 and then the very next game dropped 2. That's just what Josh Hart do, son.
You played at a higher level. And I'm happy you said sometimes you got to run and play. But as a defender, if you know that I'm not going to shoot the ball, what you going to do? You're going to back off.
Well, it's different. Like, the other team knows what you're good at and what you're not good at. And if you're not good at it before you go into the game, you're not going to get in the game and magically be good at it, right?
Draymond Green has had games when he was feeling that shit.
It's a fluke, right? And so, like, you call that fool's goal. He makes the first one, you're happy. You're like, because he's going to keep shooting him now, and he's going to start missing. So, like, the other team knows what you're good at and what you're not good at. And so they've already thought about their game plan coming into it, where they're going to say, we're going to sag off on him in this situation. If he makes it, we'll readjust.
Yeah.
Like, and so they're doing what they're not trying to disrespect the person, but they're just doing what the game plan calls for, because the other guy on the wing can score a lot more, and they're going to shade that way. And if that guy might be really good on the block, and when you get the ball on the block, you double team him, right? But like when he's there, don't care too much. Right?
It's like, oh, but he made one. Yeah, that's the one he's gonna make today, and that's it.
Yeah. Nah, listen, you can't.
That's fair.
You can't be me. You leave me open, I make that shit. I'm talking like I'm Steph. I'm talking big shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, leave him. I did that shit.
You gonna walk down the court like this?
And you know what gets you right is when what people do too is they leave somebody open and they shoot it like my rebound before they even let the ball go.
Bro, that
right?
shit is the worst.
Yo, that is straight disrespect, bro. Like, if I'm the shooter, I'm pissed. Because now it's like, I really need to get my shit together. Like, they calling rebounds already?
It's worse when they say that and then you brick badly.
Yeah.
Oh, you know you're going to miss when they say that.
Yeah, like,
my rebound is crazy.
Like, when people do that to me, if it rims out, I don't get mad because I'm like, that shit almost went in. But
if it's a backboard, floor. Like, nothing.
And then, because the make matters worse, especially when you playing like in LA or something like that. Somebody will say that, and then you'll miss bad, and then the niggas on your team will like stop passing you the ball.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, what the fuck, bro?
Because all 9 of the people know you shouldn't have shot that.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, and now look what happens when we leave him open. Nah, don't give him the ball no more, because he gonna wild out.
Nah, fuck that.
Y'all got a comfortable 10-point lead. He like, all right, let him shoot. Like, he get one.
You got to dial in a little bit. We're gonna drain one of these bitches. But as far as what the playoffs currently are right now, the play-ins are over, right? Or we still got...
Nah, play-ins are done tomorrow.
Yeah.
So if we ran through We will leave out Thunder because we don't know who they're playing. We're going to leave out the Pistons. Real quick, lightning round. Who y'all think is going to win their series, and what do you think is the end's going to be? Starting with the Raptors and the Cavs.
I think the Cavs win 4-2.
Okay.
I don't trust fucking Donovan Mitchell in the playoffs, bro. I don't, but I'm going to still say Cavs. I would, and trust me, because since I don't trust Donovan Mitchell, that shit's gonna go 7.
Yeah, I'm saying Cavs in 7. Okay. My person that I don't trust is James Harden. That's who I think is going to make it worse for them, son. All right, we got Timberwolves and Nuggets.
I'm gonna go Nuggets in 6.
Oh, that's what they playing first.
Yeah, that's who they play first rounds.
I mean, when you said Timberwolves Nuggets, I said that prediction never worked.
Like, I don't know about that prediction. You didn't know who they was playing. That's what you said. I'm like, that is a hot take.
Am I going to have to stand on business?
Yeah, it looks like it.
You better hope and turn to Mike Jordan.
That's his father. He don't know who his father is. He said, my dad was in Chicago when I was born.
Hey.
Listen, fuck it. I'm going to stand on business. Minnesota in 7.
Okay. I'm going to say Nuggets in 5 if everybody's healthy. Yep. All right.
Gentlemen
sweep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Knicks and Hawks.
I'm going to go Knicks in 5.
5?
Yeah.
I'll say Knicks in 6.
Yeah, I'm going to go Knicks in 6 because the Knicks, they always find a way to do something to make it a game.
And what's his face been balling for the Hawks? Kuminga.
Yeah. He go hoop, period.
Nah, I don't get what Golden State was doing with him, but that's a whole nother episode.
Topic. We got Lakers and Rockets.
Damn, Lakers
ain't got nobody no more. Well, they got LeBron still, obviously, but Luka and AR is gone.
I feel so bad for him,
I'm a LeBron fan. Mm-hmm. I think he's the greatest ever, right? I'm not going to go back to that, but I think it's going to be Rockets in 5 or Rockets in 6. It's going to be quick.
Yeah.
I want Bron to find that fountain of youth because I feel like if he was able to pull this series off, it would just be a big ass story. And I feel like the playoffs need that because the NBA was kind of like all over the place this season. I want to say Lakers, but realistically, the Lakers with their current lineup and Luka and Austin Reeves being out, fucking Rockets might sweep them.
Yeah,
this would be a good time for the NBA to be scripted though. So
Absolutely.
I'm saying Rockets in 5. Just Lakers gonna get 1. I think they're gonna get 1, but Rockets in 5. Boston and the Sixers.
Oh, that's a good matchup.
The Sixers have been playing pretty decent
and
since Paul George
they got healthy
back.
at the right fucking time.
Paul George is taking 25 games off.
That's a good fucking matchup.
For cheating.
It was mental health reasons, bro.
I think the Boston still wins. I say 6 again. I don't see any of these series going to 7.
I'm going upset. I think the Sixers got healthy at the right fucking time. They look good right now. If Paul George can keep up to the level of play he's been at the last 3 weeks, shout out to PG. He helped me get a fantasy championship. Yay. I would say Sixers in 7.
I'm gonna go with Boston in 6, and that hurts me to say, but I don't see.
I mean, either or.
Nah, Sixers. I'm like the Sixers. I don't really got beef with them for real, but Boston, I will never root for them. But this is we're thinking logically. We're not thinking with our feelings. We're thinking logically.
Not with our feelings.
Boston, you talking about getting healthy at the right time? All it takes really is Jason Tatum to not even get back to his form, even like 75-80%. Because Embiid, I don't even know if he's really going to play this series. And they're going to have to rely on Maxey and Paul George.
All Tatum got to do is read the Kobe tweet. The Kobe text message. And be like,
that's it. Lock in. I'm going to say Boston in 6, though. I'm going to say Boston in 6. And then the last one, Spurs and Trailblazers.
I think that's a sweep.
Yeah. I don't know how you feel, Shawn.
Free Palestine.
I was about to say, this might be the one that we all agree on. I don't think Spurs losing a single one.
You know why I said that, though, right?
Why?
The all-star from the Blazers, he's Israeli.
Yo. Advija, that dude, he put up 40 on the Suns, but that's the Suns. Like, I don't think he's going to do that against the Spurs. Spurs, I don't even think it's going to be like close games type deal. I think they're going to beat them by 15 every game.
I would say this. Like, I don't think the Blazers are going to win, bro. Shout out to Drew Holiday, bro. Cause
for sure.
Yo, whatever he does, But now, wherever he goes, he turns their team around.
Because when they said the Blazers were going to even play in, I was like, wait, what?
Yo, remember?
I don't watch Trailblazers.
I was like, is Dame Lillard playing again? Right, what's going on?
Remember, before he went to Boston, he got traded to the Blazers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then they bought him out and some shit. So the fact that he went back there and now he's turned them into a fucking playoff team is like
crazy.
Yo.
But I guess what the Blazers doing is not really talked about enough, right? Like, supposedly the best player is not playing Dame Lillard.
Yeah.
Their coach is almost in jail or whatever going on.
Tiago Splitter coaching now.
Right? And they in the playoffs.
What the fuck is Scoot doing?
Oh, he got a sneaker deal, though.
Because he ain't been doing shit.
Yeah.
I ain't hear his name in a minute.
Yeah, so they did this without their first round draft pick. So it's like...
Listen, they're going to play ball, but I don't think they're going to beat the Spurs not one game, bro. Not a one. But hey, if it happens, it's good basketball. You know what I'm saying?
So, listen, Ant.
Turn up.
Throw those Adidas sneakers away.
Turn up.
Put them 12s on,
Y'all
baby.
got predictions to make, you know what I'm saying?
We got to put them 13s on.
Them cold joints.
Put the Flints on, bro. They match with the Minnesota jersey.
Word. But before we get on up out of here, Dion, let the people know where they can follow you at. If you got any projects, something going on, just let the people know before we get on up out of here.
No, man, nothing I'm doing outside of just working, being with the family, the kids. But you can follow me on Instagram, Dion.Nesmith on Instagram. But other than that, man, this is a pleasure. Appreciate y'all having me.
Of course, bro.
Before we actually end it, Marv, can I steal a minute?
No.
1 minute, Marv. All right, go for it.
I'm gonna put a timer on, Marv. Don't worry.
Dion is here. We had a couple of last season. We had a also former Union High School alum basketball player here on the show. We asked him.
Shout out to the homie Jamil.
So we gotta ask Dion. I wanted to ask him at the very end so people can sit on it. Pause.
Hey, yo.
Top 5 all-time Union High School basketball players.
Yo,
Go.
I'm about to start up this argument again.
Are these people that have graduated from Union?
Yes.
Okay.
Played for Union at any point in time that you are aware of.
I want problems always.
Always. I don't want peace.
This is hard.
You can't say that after I said shit on it.
Yeah, right. It's but you gotta get Travis right.
All right.
The kid Tyler Robinson, right? Because he played at Union and he went to Roselle Catholic. He went to Syracuse.
I forgot.
I don't know him that well, but
was
that's a good story.
Okay.
There was a guy. What is his name? But he went to UMass. He was probably 5 or 7 years older than us. Can't remember his name though.
We'll figure it out. The 3.
And then myself and Jamel. That's 5 people who went to went to Union High School, played Division I basketball on a scholarship. Bryce played Division I as well.
What school Bryce went to?
He went to George Mason.
Nice.
He ended up walking on at George Mason, but he could have got a scholarship if he tried out high school.
Shout out to Bryce.
But those 5 are the ones that got a scholarship out of high school to go play basketball. So
I like how you based your list off. It wasn't no, like you said, factual feelings. It was logic. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He
I
thought
like
about
that.
it.
Yeah, because
Still somebody's going to see this and go, oh, he ain't saying
He's saying
He's going to
me,
restart this shit up again, sir.
I had to, bro. I had to,
Talk
bro.
about standing on business. Because if y'all do see this and get upset, y'all know where to come through. We told y'all come through last time, son.
Big facts. We talk. I ain't gonna put no names out there. But he know who I'm talking to because he got the most upset and we told you to come on the show. So you see this episode, you know who I'm talking about. Bring
I'm coming through.
Bring your ass here and talk about it. But well, on that note, go ahead, Dante.
Yo, on that note, no talent beats. Play us out, brother.
No talent beats.
But I ain't gonna say his name yet because we still on the air.
Flames behind you right now.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I'm pretty sure I know.
I'm sure. I'm 100% sure that you
Because
know.
he was mad. I'm like, yo, because me and him was talking about it. I'm like, yo, come talk about it. Come on the show. Speak on
said he
it.
was gonna pull up.
Yeah, but he don't live out here no more, so I get it. He got to set that up. But yeah,
I thought I had an idea if it was 2 different people, but you just told me who it was.